Green is out. We are underway here tonight. '12 car, Sylvester out to the race lead. Rusty Montang up to that second place spot. The T1 car battling the 5M on Dawson March. Willie Kirk in fourth. Jacob Beckstrom rounding out your top five. Brendan Rupp at the back of the pack. Sylvester still your race leader. Tillhead, Rusty Mont trying to close the gap ever so slightly. March running in that third place spot. Here comes Willie Kirk. 86W to the back bumper of the 5M. Beckstrom in a row rounding out your field. Willie Kirk has caught the 5M on Dawson March as they race side by side. For that third and fourth position, March up top, Kirk down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll clear the 5M as Dawson March crosses back over. Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Rupp and Beckstrom now battling at the back of the pack. As Sylvester still with your race lead, Montang Chase in second. Rupp will get around Jacob Beckstrom for that fifth place spot. As they come off turn 4, the old white flag in the air for Christian Sylvester. Montang, Kirk, and March. Your top 4 are up, your top 5. Beckstrom at the back of the pack. Sylvester pick up the heat race win here. Montang will be in second. Kirk and Marsh rounding out your top 4. And Brendan Rupp rounding out your top 5. Beckstrom, your field. So we are set to go green here off turn number 4. Here for heat race number 2 of 2 for your Carl's Customs IMCA Northern Sportmod division. Joe Reitz will be your race leader at the drop of the green 33 car of Rupp up to second place. Just a half a lap. 43 of Herring running in third, trying to get underneath her up here through turn 3 and 4. Nogard running fourth. As 55 originator sitting at the back of the pack. Rupp getting a better run off turn number 2. Now looks to the inside of Reitz as they come into turn 3. Slide job from the 33 to the 1JR completed. As Reitz will lead this lap. Excuse me, Rupp will lead this lap. Reitz not going away. Those heat dives to the bottom of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Tries to slide up. Nothing doing. Rupp regains a race lead off turn 2. Herring and Nogard your top 4. Tim Rupp, still your race leader, started dead last here in this heat race. Found the lead within a lap and a half. Joe Reitz, your pole sitter, sitting in second. Then Herring, Nogard, and Originator at the back of the pack. Green flag in the air, 2 laps to go. As Rupp starting to pull away with it ever so slightly here in heat race number 2. Checkered flag going to come out this time by for the 3 car of Tim Rupp. He'll see the checkered. Reitz in second, Nogard in third. Herring in fourth, and Regender your top 5. Kay Malberg, last week's feature winner, will start shotgun on the field in the 24M car. Glad to see our great fans out here watching some great racing here tonight. Be sure to head on down to the concession stands to get your swag on, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and koozies for sale as well tonight. Get yourself a koozie for when you stop by the beer stand later. As green comes out, we're underway here with the Sport Compact Heat Race number 1, and just like that, Kay Malberg, way to the inside of the racetrack, will take the lead. El Dape will say, hey, not so fast there, buddy, as he pulls side by side with him, who turns 3 and 4. El Dape to the race lead now, coming off of 4. Here comes Malberg, though, once again, demanding a 33M there as well. Lindgren and Ransom rounding out your field. Malberg takes the lead back again. Here comes El Dape back to the inside off the backstretch. As they come through turns 3 and 4, Malberg a little bit higher line. El Dape down, running through the middle side of the racetrack. As they come down the front stretch, El Dape will lead. 2 laps to go. Malberg a little sideways through turns 1 and 2. El Dape committed to the top this time. Malberg on the bottom. As they come into 3 and 4, El Dape pushes up the track. Malberg will push up the track too, but with that race lead as a white flag comes out one more time around. Lindgren and Ransom battling at the back of the pack here. El Dape trying to mount a late race charge as Nemani sits in that 3rd place spot. As they come off of 4 to the checkered, it will be Kay Malberg, your heat race winner. El Dape, Nemani, Lindgren, and Ransom. So heat race number 202 here for your Buena Vista IMCA Sport Compact Division. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you please try and stay hydrated tonight, as yes, it is a warm one out here. But brave in the heat for some great racing action here on night number 2 for the Buena Vista Raceway. As green flag comes out, we are underway. 3 wide right into turn 1. As they come off turn 2, Katie DeVries will be your race leader in the 8K. The 55G of Gordon on the top side. Feeble Corns to the inside as they battle for second place off turn 4. Stricklet and Sloss rounding out your field. As Cody Gordon takes over second for the 61F of Feeblecorn. Katie DeVries, though, starting to walk away here in heat race number 2. Stock car heats to staging. Stock car heats to staging in the pits. Stock car heats to staging. It is all Katie DeVries up front in the 8K machine. Feeblecorn back around Gordon now for that second place spot. Strickland, a little bit of contact with the 55G. No harm, no foul as a white flag flies. Strickland now looking to the inside of Gordon off of turn number 2 as they're side by side for 3rd and 4th. Katie DeVries coming off turn number 4. And she'll put that Trolls car in 8K to the checkered Feeblecorn in second. Gordon in third, Stricklet in fourth, and Sloss rounding out your top 5. Before we go green off turn 4 here, let's do a neighbor check-in. Look at your neighbor to your left, ask if they're okay. Turn to the right, do the same thing. Make sure they're okay. Maybe get them a bottle of water if needed. Shannon, Nancy, you okay up here? Good? Matt, you okay on the flag stand? He's good. Awesome. We go green. Stefan Siebesma by a nose into turns 1 and 2, but Bonison getting a better run through the middle side of the racetrack. Blessington up to third, then the Smith boys, Donovan and Devin. Round out your field, Siebesma, the outside of Bonison coming off turn number 4. Stefan Siebesma with the race lead. Great battle up front here between Siebesma and Bonison. Blessington on by his lonesome in third. Here comes Donovan Smith, though, 35 car to the outside. As Blessington pushes up the track, Donovan trying to take advantage, cannot do so. Devin will take advantage of the inside of Donovan. As Siebesma now with the race lead. All out by himself out front. Devin Smith, the 81 car to the inside of the 92B of Blessington. Donovan's going to follow in the tire tracks as Blessington pushes through turns 3 and 4 once again. Will Smith boys will get by him. As Siebesma still out with the race lead. Bonison, Devin Smith, Donovan Smith, and Blessington rounding out your top 5 in your field. Stefan Siebesma, that 5B car, brand new car, saw dirt for the first time last week here at the Buena Vista Raceway. This is the only track he is racing. Told me earlier about 5 races for a car to get dialed in. Well, it looks pretty much dialed in here on its second trip to the Buena Vista Raceway. Single file around the raceway here as Siebesma still leads him. Bonison, Devin Smith, Donovan Smith, and Blessington with 2 laps to go. Little 3-wheel action from Stefan Siebesma as he sees the white flag. Half a lap to go for the driver of the 5B as Bonison still sits in second. Devin Smith, Donovan Smith, and Blessington. And that's how they will see the checkered flag as well. Heat race number 1 for your Siebesma Graphics. Class 2 Tame IMCA stock cars is in the books. You know, we asked everyone if everyone else was okay. Trent, are you okay? Is our promoter okay? Okay, good. Good. Green flag here for heat race number 2 for your stock cars. As we'll put them 3 deep here in turn 1 and 2. Bass looking through the middle. Here comes Dave Smith. The inside, Justin Nearing on the outside will take the race lead going into 3. Randy Brands crossing over in the 27 car, feature winner over at the Clay County Fair Speedway this past Monday night. As Nearing still with the race lead. Brands digging on the bottom to the inside of Dave Smith as they're side by side for second. Bass back to 4th. Mike Stapleton rounding out your top 5. 3 wide through 3 and 4 as Bass goes around. Mike Stapleton getting around him. Seeing if the 8B can get refired and rejoin the race. He will not. Caution flag will fly. Hobby Stock Heat races to staging, please. Hobby Stock Heat races to staging, please. So we'll go green off turn number 4, nearing Smith, Brands, and Stapleton. Your remaining 4 cars out on the racetrack. Nearing under attack from the 8 of Dave Smith. Now as they come off of turn 4, side by side for the race lead. Oh, bobble out of the 8 car of Dave Smith. Nearing still with your race lead. Smith now back to the bottom side of the racetrack, side by side with Nearing. Advantage Smith coming off turn 2 into turn 3 they come. Brands tucked tail behind the 20N car of Nearing as Brands goes from top to bottom of the racetrack, trying to make that straightaway just a little bit longer. And look at Brands throw it in deep to the inside and turn 1 Nearing slideways. Here comes Randy Brands. Brands and Smith battling for the race lead as they come down the backstretch into turn 3. Brands looking to the inside of Smith off of 4. Smith still too strong on the top side. Brands will try to, as he tucks tail behind the 8 car, now looking down through the middle side of the racetrack. As Smith's still too strong. Nearing back to 3rd, Stapleton rounds out your top 4. Randy Brands digging on the bottom for all he's got in that 27 car as Smith sees a green flag wave. 2 laps to go. David Smith, still your race leader. Brands trying to catch up to the back bumper of the 8 car as they see the white flag this time by. Smith, Brands, Nearing, and Stapleton, your top 4 as they come into turn 3. Paul Daigle, the 24D to the inside. Matt Schulte, the 44 to the outside. Row 3, Mike Swain, the 007 car. And James Johnson, the 49 to the outside. Mike Smith, 22 car to the inside of row 4. Dennis Lyons, 73 JR to the outside. Tyler Wellander in the T17 starting shotgun on the field as we go green off 4. Magnuson, your race leader, off turn 4, looking to lead lap number 1 here. Zach Weir right behind him in second, side by side between the 49 of Johnson and the 22 of Smith for 3rd and 4th. Still side by side for 3rd and 4th through turns 3 and 4. Mike Smith looking to split the difference here off turn 4. Oh, thought better of it. As Johnson a little loose off of 4. Matt Schulte and Paul Daigle now battle it out for that 5th and 6th position. As Mike Smith gets around the 49 of Johnson, now goes to work on the 61W of Weir. Smith using the bottom side of the raceway. Johnson diamonds a corner in the 49 car as he tries to pull alongside Smith again. Still a great battle here for third. A little bit of a bobble out of the 28 of Magnuson. Weir now with a little bit better run off turn 2. Mike Smith back around the 49 car. Top 4 broken away from the rest of the field, sitting in 5th, 24D of Paul Daigle. Mike Swain looking to go side by side with Daigle here for that 5th place spot. As back up front, Mike Smith takes a peek to the inside of Weir down on the bottom side of the raceway. Magnuson still your race leader. 49 of Johnson still hanging with the 22 of Smith. As they saw the white flag that time by Swain and Schulte get around the 24D of Paul Daigle for 5th and 6th. Coming into turns 3 and 4 for the final time here for your hobby stocks presented by Ross Tire and Auto. It will be Magnuson picking up the heat race win. Whoa. Too close to call at the line. Second goes to Zach Weir. Third to the 22 of Mike Smith. Your 4th and final row, Josh Lyon in the 14L and Ross DeWald in the 16. As we go green off turn 4, Bargloff already looking for that race lead. But I think our chief starter, Matt Stubbe, doesn't like the start on that. He'll call it back, so we'll re-rack, restack, and try her again. Better start that time. As we see 3 wide going into turn 1, Bargloff on the bottom side of the racetrack. Bonnie is stuck in the middle. Ulrich getting shuffled almost to the back of the pack as we got a car around on the backstretch. Almost backing it into the guardrail. That's the 46 of Wyatt Johnson. Gets the car turned around. We're still green. Pontius, your race leader, Bargloff to the inside as Bonison, the 11X car, up top. As we're side by side for the race lead now coming off of turn 4. Bargloff slides up in front of Pontius. Pontius now under attack. As here comes the 11K. Curtis Bonison to the outside looking for second. Throw a blanket on him from second on back. Brandon Nielsen, the T8 car, way to the bottom side of the racetrack. As Bargloff, still your race leader, we're going to put him 4 deep off turn 2. No, 3 deep. Nielsen and Pontius, your top 5. Ulrich, Lyon, and DeWall. As a 16er, Ross DeWall pulls in the infield. He will call it quits here on the heat race as the green flag comes out. And problems already as Brotherton gets around the 45 of Bargloff. Your pole sitter, Cody Pontius, trying to get the car in gear, will do so. Has trouble keeping it in gear as a white flag flies. 1 lap to go. Pontius will pull it pit side. Brotherton around Bargloff now for your race lead as they took the white. Brandon Nielsen in third. Josh Lyon up to fourth. Here comes the 11K of Bonison though to the inside. Through turns 3 and 4, Lyon up top. As Brotherton picks up the heat race win, who's going to be at the line here? It will be Bonison picking up that gaggle of cars, but Brotherton, your heat race winner. Then Bargloff, Nielsen, Bonison, your top 4.